Hey, what's up everyone, it's your girl Brain Sinead, and today I'll be sharing with you some book mail and also some new releases that I've gotten from Barnes & Nobles. So if you want to know all the books that I've gotten, please stay tuned. And I am back, and also if you're new to my channel, welcome. So like I said before, I have some book mail, and I also went to Barnes & Nobles and got some book releases that came out on January the 4th. So let's get started with the books that I've gotten from Barnes & Nobles. And like I said, these books came out on January the 4th. And so the first book that I gotten was One True Loves, and this is by Elise Bryant. This is her second book that she has written. She also had done Happily Ever Afters, which I loved that book so much. I actually did a review about it, which I'll leave that up above. But so this is her sophomore book, and the cover is phenomenal and it is beautiful. I love the cover. It's amazing. And then also, if you take the dust jacket off, it's a beautiful purple with white foiling for the spine. But let me go ahead and read the synopsis for this book so you can get an idea what it's about. So it says, Lenore Bennett has always been a force, a star artist and a style icon at her high school. She's a master in the subtle art of not giving a, well, you know what. But now that graduation is here, she's a little less sure. She's heading to NYU in the fall with a scarlet U for undeclared written across her chest. Her parents always remind her that Black kids don't have the luxury of figuring it out as they go. They have to be 110% prepared. But that's a lot of pressure to be her ancestors' wildest dreams when Lenore's not even sure what her dreams are yet. When her family embarks on a post-graduation Mediterranean cruise, her friend Tessa is sure Lenore's in for a whirlwind romance. But Lynette knows that doesn't happen to girls like her. Then she meets Alex Lee. After their parents bond over the Cupid Shuffle, she ends up stuck with him for the remainder of the cruise. He's a hopeless romantic and a golden boy with a 10-year plan. In short, he's irritating as hell. But as they get to know each other during the picturesque stops across Europe, Alex may be able to help Lenore find something else she's been looking for, even if she doesn't want to admit it to herself. Love. So yes, I do planning on reading it this month because I do want to do my own review about it. Since I read the first book, I want to do my own review for the second book as well. So I definitely have picked this up and I cannot wait to know more about Lenore and Alex. So here's this one. Next book I had already read. I was able to get the an early audiobook from NetGalley, so thank you NetGalley. And so I went ahead and got the physical copy as well, and that is The Starless Crown by James Rowlands. And if you want to see my book review, I'll leave it up above so you can check it out. But this is a new adult sci-fi fantasy book or series, so I definitely cannot wait to read the second book now. But let me read the synopsis for this book. So it says, an alliance embarks on a dangerous journey to uncover the secrets of the distant past and save their world in this captivating visionary adventure from #1 New York Times bestselling thriller master James Rowlands. A gifted student foretells an apocalypse. Her reward is the sentence of death. Fleeing into the unknown, she is drawn to a team of outcasts. A broken soldier who once again takes up the weapons he's forbidden to wield and carves a trail back home. A drunken prince who steps out from his beloved brother's shadow and claims a purpose of his own. An imprisoned thief who escapes the crushing dark and discovers a gleaming artifact, one that will ignite a power struggle across the globe. On the run, hunted by enemies old and new, they must learn to trust each other in order to survive in a world evolved in strange, beautiful, and deadly ways, and uncover ancient secrets that hold the key to their salvation. But with each passing moment, doom draws closer. Who will claim the Starless Crown? So yes, it sounds interesting. Like, I love this so much. Hopefully you guys will pick this up. It's definitely a series you should definitely check out. And then also, what I also noticed when I was reading the acknowledgments, and he brings up N.K. Jemisin. So yeah, he brings up N.K. Jemisin and talks about how she's one of the people that inspires him to write books like this. And so I was very, very surprised at that, because it says, I'll read it. So it says, it has been well over a decade since I last forged a path across the fantasy landscape, so each step along this new journey has been tentative. Before starting this adventure, I looked for trail markers left behind by writers I had admired while growing up. Anne McCaffrey, Terry Brooks, Stephen R. Donaldson, Robert Jordan, Roger Zalozzi, Gene Wolfe, Robert Hobb, Edgar Rice Burroughs, J.R.R. Tolkien, George R.R. Martin, and countless others. I also took note of the impressive new paths being created by authors today. Naomi Novik, Patrick Rothfuss, Brandon Sanderson, Brent Weeks, and N.K. Jemisin. Yes, he mentions her in her acknowledgments. So I'm like, okay. And then if you watch my review after this video, you will realize, like, if you read this book, there's some similarities of N.K. Jemisin that I sort of sense when I read this book, when I read the book. But yeah, I definitely can't wait for this second book. If you haven't picked this book up, I suggest you do so. But the book is so beautiful. Like, in here it looks like if you take the dust jacket off, but I love the cover. It's definitely intriguing. But yeah, definitely check out my review if you want to know more about it. Maybe that will convince you to start this journey with me on this new series. So yeah, I got this from Barnes & Noble as well. And so those are the two books that I received or bought on January the 4th, because those are two new releases. But I know there's some more releases that'll be coming out this month, and I definitely can't wait to pick those up. But now I have some book mail as well. And I have this package. So let me open this up. I really do not know what's inside it. So let's see. So it's from Penguin Random House. Oh, and it's a pre-order. Okay, so these are pre-order goodies I had gotten. And this is for pre-order that for The Righteous. So it says, thank you for the pre-ordering a copy of The Righteous, the third book in the Beautiful Quartet from New York Times bestselling author Renee Ahdieh. Enjoy your exclusive pack of illustrated book overlays. Sincerely, Penguin Team. So yes, I had gotten that book, and then I had given it to someone that I think probably would have appreciated a lot more. So I did pre-order it, but I gave it away to somebody else because they love the series. And I'd forgotten that I had done this. I had sent in my receipt for this. But these are little overlays that you can put within the book of the pages. So here is this overlay. Here's this overlay, so I'll probably just get another copy. And then here is some more overlays that you can put in the pages. Another one, which they're really beautiful. And then here's another overlay. So yeah, so what I'll probably do is just get another copy of the book. That way I can put the overlays in it. But yeah, my friend is, she loves that series so much. I'm like, okay, girl, go ahead. I'll let you can have my pre-order copy. You go ahead, just take it. So yeah, I'll probably just end up getting another copy. But thank you, Penguin Team, for this. I completely forgot about this. But yeah, so I had that right there. The next package is, I pretty much had ordered this from Fairy Loot. This is the second book from the Kingdom of the Wicked. And I believe this is the second book, Kingdom of the Cursed, I believe. So let's open this up, and this is the Fairy Loot exclusive edition. Here it is. Here it is. Yes, so this is Kingdom of the Curse by Carrie Maniscalco. I love the first book. I fell in love with it when I read it at the end of 2020. And I was definitely looking forward to reading it at the end of 2021, but I didn't get it until now, so it's okay. But I'll end up reading it eventually. I don't know if I can wait, so who knows? It might be something that I read in February. But this cover is phenomenal, and the end pages is gorgeous. And then if I take the dust, oh, and I also got a book plate as well. And then if I take the dust jacket off, this is what it looks like. And then it's a reversible dust jacket, so it looks like this. And those are the two main characters, obviously. So I wonder what's going to happen now that she's going to be living in his world. If you know what I'm talking about, if you had read the book, the first book. So let me read synopsis for this one. So it says, one sister, two sinful princes, infinite deception with a side of revenge, welcome to hell. With the ignatic prince of wrath at her side, Emilia sold her soul to become queen of the wicked and traveled to the seven circles to fulfill her vow of avenging her beloved sister. But the first rule in the court of the wicked, trust no one, and it quickly becomes clear that nothing in hell is what it seems. Even Wrath, her one-time ally, may be keeping secrets about his true nature. But that suits Emilia just fine. She's got secrets of her own. Faced with backstabbing courtiers, princes who delight in fear, luxurious palaces, dazzling galas, and conflicting clues about what truly happened to her sister, Emilia finds herself on a mission to unlock the mysteries of her own past and uncover the answers she craves, as long as her sins don't catch up to her first. So it says, from the #1 New York Times bestselling author, Carrie Maniscalco, comes to the sizzling and sweepingly romantic sequel to The Kingdom of the Wicked. So, oh my God. Yeah, I definitely cannot wait to read this book. I've been waiting for this. So if you have read this book, let me know down below in the comments. Let me know, like, you don't have to spoil me or anything, but let me know, was it a great book? Like, was it, compared to the first book, was it a great read? Just let me know down below. But even on the back, it even says, in the 7 circles, there are only 3 rules. First, don't ever reveal your true fears. Second, control your desires. Third, never make a bargain involving the devil. So that's what it says on the back. So yeah, I definitely cannot wait to read this. I finally have my copy of it. I have my first copy right here, so I gotta maneuver my bookshelves a little bit to display these beautiful books. But yeah, thank you so much, Fairy Loot, for this. I completely forgot that I ordered this book. So yes, we have that. Next, we have Book of the Month. So these are the 2 books that I had picked for January. So the first book that I chose was Black Cake, a novel by Charmaine Wilkerson. And the cover got me most, but just the black cake, it sounds very interesting. So yeah, let me read synopsis for this one. So it says, we can't choose what we inherit, but can we choose who we become? In present-day California, Eleanor Bennett's death leaves behind a puzzling inheritance for her 2 children, Byron and Benny, a traditional Caribbean black cake made from a family recipe with a long history and a voice recording. In her message, Eleanor shares a tumultuous story about a headstrong young swimmer who escapes her island home under suspicion of murder. The heartbreaking tale Eleanor unfolds, the secrets she still holds back, and the mystery of a long-lost child challenge everything the siblings thought they knew about their lineage and themselves. Can Byron and Benny reclaim their one close relationship, piece together Eleanor's true history, and fulfill her final request to share the black cake when the time is right? Will their mother's revelations bring them back together or leave them feeling more lost than ever? Charmaine Wilkerson's debut novel is a story of how the inheritance of betrayals, secrets, memories, and even names can shape relationships and history. Deeply evocative and beautifully written, Black Cake is an extraordinary journey through the life of a family changed forever by the choices of its matriarch. So this sounds really, really interesting. It sounds really good. So yeah, this is a book that I chose, and I definitely can't wait to read this. So we have this book. And then my add-on that I chose is Yinka, Where Is Your Husband? A novel by Lizzie DeMello Blackburn. And the cover is beautiful. I love this so much. Like, I love this. Oh, even the back, like, I love this. But let me read the synopsis for this one. It says, meet Yinka, a 30-something Oxford-educated British-Nigerian woman whose mother's constant refrain is, Yinka, where is your husband? Yinka's Nigerian aunties frequently pray for her delivery from singledom. Her work friends think she's too traditional. She's saving herself for marriage. Her girlfriends think she needs to get over her ex already and the men in her life. Well, that's a whole other story. But Yinka herself has always believed that true love will find her when the time is right. Still, when her cousin Rachel gets engaged, Yinka commences Operation Wedding Date, aided by a spreadsheet and her best friend. Yinka is determined to succeed. Will Yinka find herself a husband? And what if the thing she really needs to find is herself? Yinka, Where's Your Husband? Brilliantly subverts the traditional romantic comedy with an unconventional heroine who bravely asks the questions we all have about love. Why acerbic moving? This is a love story. Why acerbic moving? This is a love story that makes you smile but also makes you think, and explores what it means to find your way between 2 cultures, both of which are yours. So yeah, definitely cannot wait to read these. So I don't know, this might be a thing where I might do, like, from one of the months out of this year, I read just Book of the Month books. So I might just do that. So hold off on reading them and then do a whole Book of the Month TBR for a month. So I might just do that. But yeah, these are the 2 books I picked for my Book of the Month box. So we have that. And last but not least, this is a book, the publisher reached out to me and asked if I would like a copy of this book, and I'm like, yes, I love Jason Reynolds. So as you can see, this is the book that they sent, and this book is going to be released on the 11th of January. So I definitely I'm glad that I have an early copy. Oh my god, this book is gorgeous. Oh my god. All right. So it says breathe out, what it says here when I open the package. Then it says breathe in, and then it says, dear reader, 1, this book only contains 3 sentences, so the least we could do is ensure this letter consists of 4, including this one. 2, as we all know, the year 2020 was one of the complicated racial reckoning and social upheaval births from, and also resulting in, suffocation, whether by force or by tear gas. 3, simultaneously, COVID-19 ravaged the world, attacking the respiratory systems of our most vulnerable. 4, all this book is meant to do is remind us that in moments of extraordinary strangulation like we experienced in 2020 and continue to experience currently, we, in our loudest cries and our most intimate moments of glee, our mundanity, are in fact each other's oxygen masks. It says breathe, the Jasons. So that's what it says here. And so here is the book. And it's really heavy. It says #1 New York Times bestselling author Jason Reynolds, artwork by Jason Griffin. It says ain't burned all the bright. Ain't burned all the bright. That's what it says here. And just look at this. Oh my gosh. This book is so beautiful, and I'm definitely going to be reading this month. Like, I'm serious. I'm going to be reading this. Oh my god. And so, like, oh my god. Okay, it says Jason Reynolds using 3 long sentences, and Jason Griffin using 300 pages of a pocket-size moleskine have mind melded this fierce, vulnerable, brilliant, terrifying, what is wrong with humans, upfilled, hopeful, tender, heartbreaking, heart-making manifesto of what it means not to be able to breathe, and how the people and things at your fingertips are actually the oxygen you must need. Oh my gosh. So literally it goes into like graphics, like, oh my gosh. Like, look at the graphics in this book. I love it. And it's mostly, it has art. It only has like 3 sentences in the book. Just look at it. It's stunning. Oh my god. This is so creative. I love this so much. Jason Reynolds is amazing. Oh my gosh. But yes, like, it has all these different graphics in this book. Like, one, it says, and it's a rattling hack. Like, just look at that. Like, this, oh my god. This is just beautiful. Oh my gosh. I am so excited to read this and just venture through the pages of this artwork. And it's so stunning and so beautiful. Like, look. Oh my god. Thank you so much for this, you guys. Like, this is amazing. I'm glad I was able to get an early copy and a finished copy of this. So I definitely will be reading this and appreciating the artwork and the words within this book and the meaning of it. So yes, I have this book as well. But that is it. That is all the book mail and all the books that I've gotten so far in 2022 actually. But yeah, these are all the books right here. I'm trying to put them in a big old pile so you can see them. And this is it right here. But yes, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button, that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much for watching, you guys, and please stay healthy and stay safe. See ya.